performed all over the world. How have you found audiences to be different, and how has that affected how you perform for them?
Well, music is a universal language. There is no question about that. But obviously, everybody reacts different because of the culture, expression, and it's not the same if you perform in Los Angeles, in New York, in Rostock, Germany, in Madrid, in Italy, in Singapore, in Abu Dhabi, in Thailand, in these places. I perform in all of these, in Venezuela, in Argentina. So people, they express themselves different ways. Some people will say bravo, bravo if they like it, and some people, if they like it, they just will clap and that's it. I had a very nice experience. I was surprised because in Thailand, in Bangkok, I already performed 3 times there, and they are very quiet, respectful people. They don't talk very loud in public. I mean, later in their home, they kind of scream like everyone. But it's like this kind of social concept, like very formal. And then I saw in the opera that people got crazy with La Boheme or with Madama Butterfly, and you can exchange the cultures, and you are allowed to, they are receiving it very well. And the same thing with the Spanish music. Spanish music as well, I was a wonderful reaction, even in Vienna. In Vienna, it was one of the most unbelievable experiences with Maestro Domingo, and they make me feel like John Bon Jovi, because after performance there were like around 300 people waiting with a lot of pictures that they download themselves for all people from the cast to be signed.
Wow.
In Vienna, when it's the city that every day there is a concert, but the reaction from the audience was wonderful. That's why this city has so much life.
Mm-hmm.
The system, the government. So I think sometimes music is treated like one of these subjects, like sometimes religion, sometimes sport, that are not that important. But I would like to really make conscious that the children, and I'm not talking children as a teenager, children with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, that they start learning how to speak in English, in Spanish, in Russian, in Chinese. I know kids that they are 5 years old that they speak English, Spanish, and Chinese, because in their school they are learning how is the system. So music, it could be very good for their mind. It's like a maths, and it will be very good for the brain. And actually, I believe in music therapy. I believe that music affects you in the same way that your environment, if it's nice, it will make you a nice person, a nice people with a good character. So music, it can affect you. But that actually is something that opera has. Doesn't matter if you sing in Russian, if you sing in Czech, in French, in Spanish, in Italian, or in English. There is a common language, and this is universal. I wouldn't say international, it's universal, and it's music. And music describes emotions. And in this case, music with the poetry, with the text, with the emotions, with the interpretations, if they merge together, is a very explosive cocktail. Mm-hmm. And this is what I found it, honestly, in this opera. What happened? The rhythm, the accent in Spanish is different actually than in Italian or even in French. And for me, it was very nice to see that I can use my natural accent, the inflection of the sound in an opera, because it's a long note in the end of the word. Because usually the ends of the word in Italian or in French, it could be short, and if it's long, you have to sing it like a schwa in French, but it's different concept. In fact, there is a very nice musical effect in this opera, that is the syncopation. Mm-hmm. The whole opera is a syncopation music, especially for Mario Roppolo, who is a guy who is a little timid, shy, and I don't know how to talk sometimes. so the music describes these feelings, and it's completely different model of music, and for the recitative as well. Because the Mozart recitative is different, French recitative is different, but this music, even if they repeat kind of the same melodic scale, the orchestration every time change, so it sounds the music completely different. But then if you see the melody from the tenor, from Mario Roppolo or Pablo Neruda, in their recitative is usually the same, but the orchestration is different. So it's very interesting composition. Everybody has a singer inside. Everybody wants to sing in the shower, in the car, and everybody's happy singing until one of them has a good voice and people enjoy it, or other people say, please can you shut up or be quiet because you're making me crazy. But everybody has a singer inside. It's a very nice human being expression, and some animals still they express their emotions through music, through singing. So, but not everybody can sing, and I agree with the old teachers, and my teacher, my maestra Emelina, always said to me, and the old teacher said that the voice is very important for this career, for the opera career, but it's not the most important thing. So on top of the voice and the talent, you have to work very hard, you have to prepare very well, to promote very well, to find a spiritual balance that doesn't drive you crazy, because emotions, because singing, because business, because so many things and circumstances can affect your body, your mind, and consequently your voice.
And in terms of maintaining that balance, what are your interests outside of opera? Or, what do you sing in the shower or in the car?
I don't sing in the shower.
Okay, that's okay.
So I guess I will never, sometimes I'm humming a little bit, but when I wake up and I take a shower, and I try to take a shower every day.
That's great.
I know that's great. Yeah? Make me feel very happy. I cannot sing. It hurts me. It hurts my throat. I cannot sing, honestly. And for me to sleep is very important. But when I look on my past and I look what I'm doing every day, or what I had done in the last week, I feel, oh my God, if I'm completely a slave on this profession. But day by day, I try to do different things that make me feel that I'm free to choose it. Because nobody is telling me with a gun, do it, do it, do it. I wanted to do it because I love to do it. And sometimes it's true, it's hard, and traveling sometimes it's pretty hard. But I don't know, besides singing, I like soccer. I like to watch soccer games. My favorite soccer game, I downloaded the games from internet. I watch movies. I meet wonderful people during my traveling, and always you have some social activities, and always there are concerts and new things to know and to explore. So it's very interesting. I don't know, I try to live day by day.
That's great. Seems like it's worked out so far. And you had your debut on the stage when you were very young, at 22. What was it like entering into that professional world at such a young age? And how does it shape your view of how young people can respond to this type of music?
I had my debut in Spain, 22, and then when I came with 25 years old, I made my debut in the United States. I don't know, for me everything happened very quick. But I had to study very, very hard in order to prepare roles and to learn music. And I studied 5 years in Spain, then I studied 4 years in the United States, and since 2004 I'm working in different opera productions and traveling. Unfortunately, I lost my father 3 years ago. I'm the oldest of 6 children, as I said, And that was a very hard election in my life, and to put on the table not only just food, but thinking what is the preference in your life, when you want to do things. If you want it to be happy, you know that you have to sacrifice things, but at the same time it's worth it to make some to sacrifice things or be away from your family. There are so many things. I guess to grow up always hurt. Crecer duele. This is something that I learned many years ago actually from my teacher. The important thing is like a bird that you can fly. So it's important to find a destiny and to find where you're going to go.
Do you find that getting to perform on the stage is a really good way to work through the emotions that you have from, you know, different events in your life?
Absolutely. Sometimes I cry through my voice, I laugh through my voice, I scream through my voice, I get upset. Sometimes I can be silenced through my voice when you don't want to talk and you don't want to say that much, but because you have to sing, to just feel a way that you can release sometimes some energy that you have inside. So I will say that the voice is an excuse, is an instrument from my perception of life to do something. And I wanted to create something, and I found a tool. But I wanted to believe that I could do other things in life. And if I want to do singing, it's because I really want to. But I'm pretty good in other stuff. I will probably be a good chef. I like to cook.
Really?
I'm very good with electronic things, to build things. So, or I don't know. I think it's important to feel that where you really do what you want, and you really love what you do.
And I'm so glad you mentioned the importance of dreams. What role has that played in your own career in terms of getting you to where you are today in the face of challenges?
I don't want to sound silly, but one of my dreams and real main goals is to try to be a happy person. And I try to do it day by day, and sometimes you need to work hard to memorize music, to learn music, to prepare a role, to travel. You have to work hard in order to get things. But the most important thing and the feeling that I really want to follow is to try to realize as a person and to be happy. To be honest about that. It's very important. Dreams. There are so many dreams, professionally and personally. I don't know, I just care about my family who lives in Spain. By now, 2010, October, I'm single, I don't have kids. One day I would like to have a family, but this is nothing to do with my career. But if there are circumstances to build or to have a family, I will try it. If not, if the circumstances doesn't happen, well, I will keep day by day like I'm trying to do now. I don't know. This is a short life.
Well, it sure seems like you're making the most of it up till now. And thank you so much for speaking with me today. It's so exciting to hear about all your upcoming projects, and we really look forward to seeing what comes next for you.
Thank you very much. We need business people who promote and support the art. So I really encourage you for that, and let's hope that from now to 10 years we will have another interview.
Many more interviews.
We will be a little older, but it will be a good sign. So it's important to promote the art and to connect to people, always with a good soul, heart, and positive energy.
Well, thank you so much for your
My
kind
pleasure.
words, and
My pleasure.
I hope this is the first of many interviews with you.
Exactly, so we will see you around, we will see you on iCadenza.com, we will see you maybe in IsraelLozano.com,
Absolutely.
we will see you maybe at the Opera House and the Concert Hall, or maybe just in a kitchen like this having some dinner, or maybe in a bar having some drinks, because
Maybe.
sometimes it's very important to feed the spirit.
Right.